Getting people to do what you want is easy. Humans are social animals. There are mechanisms ingrained in all of us you can use to your advantage. For example, in the early 15th century Florence, there lived an artist by the name of Donatello, who was known for being quite the hype, but had no money or resources to become famous. Donatello struggled for years, but in 1416, his life changed for the better. He began taking jobs from a guy named Giovanni di Bicci de' Medici, part of the family of future ruler of Florence, Lorenzo de' Medici. Still though, most described him as trash with money. It's said that he used to keep a bucket full of money in his workshop, from which everybody could take if they needed to. This could never backfire, right? Well, since Donatello was as good with handling money as a toddler with handling the nuclear codes, his life started to spiral out of control. He got into beef with some patrons and came close to bankruptcy. It was here that one of these natural mechanisms saved Donatello's life: the rule of reciprocity. Lorenzo de' Medici, now the ruler of Florence, did not forget the loyal service Donatello offered to his family. Lorenzo commissioned Donatello for the job that would save his life: to create a bronze statue of David, the David from the Bible who slayed Goliath. It was here that the rule of reciprocity in action played out in Donatello's service, immortalizing him and saving him from financial ruin. If it wasn't for Donatello doing these small jobs for Lorenzo de' Medici's father, he would have died and be forgotten in a few decades. Instead, he's seen as one of the best artists in the Renaissance. But what is the rule of reciprocity, and how can we use it in our daily lives? Reciprocity, the practice of exchanging things with others for mutual benefit, especially privileges granted by one country or organization to another. Practically speaking, reciprocity is when you give something to someone and it makes them want to give something in return, even if there was no agreement to start with. In the dawn of time, when humans had to rely on each other for survival, sharing food and resources was a risky move. But our ancestors adapted the rule of reciprocity so that they could ensure the continuity of the bloodlines. This rule was so useful for our survival that we started teaching it to kids. We even invented specific names for people that don't respect this rule: leech, ungrateful, or even parasite. And this rule still exists today. It's the reason for lobbying and bribes, why supermarkets offer free samples of cheese, or why if you give a guy a birthday present, they'll give one back to you when it's your birthday, unless they're a total jerk. So, how can you use it in your daily life? Say hypothetically that you want to get a classmate to give you a favor, even a big one. You could, for example, do a quick 5-second thing like picking up their pen when it falls, introducing him to one of your friends to help him socialize, or even helping them with homework. After that, maybe wait a few minutes to not make them suspicious of your intentions, then ask the favor, and your chances of getting it would be massively increased. If you would take, you must first give. Lao Tzu. The really powerful thing about reciprocity is that you can give a small favor and get back a much larger one. Also, for the love of God, please avoid bringing up the favor you gave someone when trying to get something back. Don't say, hey, do this cause remember what I did for you? Do remember it. It's not your job to remind them, okay? Anyway, that's pretty much it for today. You've learned what reciprocity is, how to use it, its history, why it's so powerful, and the common mistakes. The rule of reciprocity is just one of many fundamental influence techniques you need to know to be an effective communicator. I teach it, along with making friends, dealing with social anxiety, and getting girls in my community. You can join the people there to learn alongside me from the link in the description below. We go in depth on social skills, psychology, and general communication principles. Whether you are a total introvert or a super social guy, there will be something valuable in it for you. And if not, we offer full money back guarantee within 30 days. See you there.